If you're looking for a fantasy audiobook that grabs your attention from the very first chapter and refuses to let go, then Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas deserves a spot at the top of your listening list. Imagine being the most feared assassin in the kingdom, only to find yourself imprisoned in a brutal labor camp. Most people would give up, but Selena Sardathian isn't most people. When she's offered one chance at freedom, she must compete against the kingdom's deadliest criminals in a tournament where only one can survive. Win, and she becomes the king's champion. Lose, and everything is over. At first, it sounds like a thrilling competition story, but the deeper you go, the bigger the mystery becomes. Strange creatures begin appearing. Competitors start dying under mysterious circumstances. Ancient magic, forgotten secrets, political conspiracies, and unexpected betrayals slowly turn this story into something far greater than anyone expects. One of the biggest reasons people fall in love with this audiobook is the main character. Selena is confident, clever, funny, and incredibly skilled, but she's also deeply human. She has fears, regrets, and dreams that make her feel real. Watching her grow from a survivor into someone willing to fight for something bigger than herself is one of the most rewarding parts of the story. The relationships are another reason this audiobook stands out. Every conversation feels meaningful. Friendships evolve, trust is tested, and the slow-building romance adds emotion without taking away from the action. Nothing feels rushed, which makes every connection feel earned. Now let's talk about the audiobook experience. Fantasy worlds can sometimes feel overwhelming when you're reading them, but listening makes everything come alive. The narrator gives every character a unique personality, making the action scenes more exciting, the emotional moments more powerful, and the world easier to imagine. It's the kind of audiobook that makes long drives, workouts, or daily routines disappear because you're completely pulled into the story. And here's the best part. Throne of Glass is only the beginning of an unforgettable series. Every chapter plants seeds for an even bigger adventure ahead, leaving you eager to keep listening. If you've been searching for a fantasy audiobook filled with unforgettable characters, dangerous competitions, epic mysteries, emotional moments, and non-stop suspense, this is exactly what you've been missing. You can find the full audiobook through the link in the description, where you can also start a free trial if you're eligible. If you enjoy epic fantasy stories with incredible world building and unforgettable characters, this is one audiobook you won't want to miss.